Hello and welcome to the workshop. Thank you for stopping by. We definitely appreciate you. Before we dive into the sneakers though, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We do a brand new video almost every single day. So if you love sneakers, you have come to the right place. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. Foamer Simpson. And with that said, got an oldie but a goodie. If you tuned in and watched yesterday's video, was it yesterday?
Yes.
Then you will maybe have some inkling as to what this might be. Not the exact sneaker, but let's just break them out and then we'll discuss further. 3, 2, 1, bang, bang. The Air Jordan 12 Flu Game. So this is an original pair from 1997. That is back when they first released. Shouts to Kicks R4Us for letting us take a look at them. Yesterday's video, as I was talking about, it was the Jordan 1 Chicago from 1994, the first time they retroed that sneaker, and the feedback from a lot of you in yesterday's video was really good. So we figured, hey, why not dive into another old school gem? The interesting thing is, this pair from 1997, it actually isn't holding up as well as the pair from 94, those Chicago ones. The main reason being the plastic Jumpman tabs on the side. Plastic and that type of stuff, it crumbles eventually, as you can see. Leather lasts much longer on sneakers. I have found that to be the case time and time again, but it is interesting nonetheless that the 97 pair is more worn down than the 94 pair, and neither one of them have been worn. Now, for me personally, this is one of my favorite Jordan sneakers. I love the Flu Game. If I'm being honest, it's not because of what Michael Jordan accomplished in the Flu Game, which is obviously incredible. NBA Finals, Game 5, tied up 2 games apiece with the Utah Jazz. Jordan gets flu-like symptoms. He still goes out there and drops 38 and gets the win. So that's awesome. But as a kid, as a youngster, I just liked the Jordan 12 a lot, and I really loved this colorway. I just love the look of them. So I'd like it to be more meaningful or this or nostalgic with I was at that Flu Game live and I saw it, but that's not the case. I just really thought this was a dope sneaker. Michael Jordan was the man back then. And I think a lot of us have been watching this documentary, this Last Dance documentary every Sunday, 2 episodes. Buckets, is this the best basketball documentary you've seen?
For sure.
It's awesome. I think we all love it. I know a lot of you do, but we see these sneakers that Jordan actually hooped in, like these colorways. And now, you have every week something comes out. Sure, we get some of the classics like these, which retroed, I think, most recently in 2016. Some of you may have seen that video or that review on this channel, but there are so many new colorways. It's just cool. There's something a little extra special about the colorways that Jordan hooped in. And not because he had this amount of points or this or that, just seeing him wear the sneakers, because nobody rocks, this is a fact, nobody rocks a Jordan sneaker the way Jordan can. And I think his drip, his charisma, his cool back in the 90s is really what has propelled the Jordan sneaker line all the way to 2020. And if this exact sneaker released tomorrow, they'd probably sell out, or they would definitely sell a lot of pairs. And I think it stems from that. Pairs like these have the MJ aura a lot more than a new colorway that Jordan never played in. That's the point that I'm trying to make. Now, I actually wouldn't mind if they did retro these again, because I no longer have that 2016 pair. But comparing the retro to the original pair in hand, what I notice most is the shape. And it's the same thing with a lot of the OG pairs or even the early retros. It's hard to explain, but the shape is just so good. Kind of similar to the Air Max sneakers, a lot of the retros that we see today, they just lose the original shape a little bit, but it's enough to really change the overall vibe of them. Something about this pair though is just so dope to me. The black leather with the stitching to give it that unique Jordan 12 look. The red slab front to side, again, that classic Jordan 12 look. Round laces. Embroidery on the tongue. Jumpman with the 2-3 underneath. Jordan pull tab on the back. Black and red outsole with the carbon fiber peeking through. These certainly are not wearable. They are not wearable. Even the bottoms, you can tell, holding them in hand, you can tell how fragile they've become over the years. And these are dead stock. They have never been worn. And I don't know, kind of makes me a little sad. Don't get me wrong, I think it's a cool collector's piece at this point, but I like to wear my sneakers. Buckets, who is behind the camera, him too. We wear our sneakers. Some of our all-time favorite pairs growing up, we don't have them anymore. They fell apart. They have turned to dust, but I'm glad that I wore them. I'm sure Buckets, you feel the same way.
I do.
Some of the stuff down here at the workshop, hanging from the ceiling, it's not wearable anymore, but we've worn them. We've lived life in them. That's just the way we are, but it's really cool to have a pair from 97 down here at the workshop in the flesh. We have sneakers come in almost every day, but rarely do we get a pair from over 20 years ago. So it is kind of a nice change of pace. Like I said, the feedback in yesterday's video was great, so we figured why not break out another classic. And these are definitely a classic. 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Buckets, your thoughts, because you kind of took a little bit of a crap on the Jordan 1 Chicago. You gave those a 7 out of 10. What are you giving these?
A 10 for sure.
Oh wow, a 10 out of 10. Okay, Buckets is on board. Let us know how you feel. As a matter of fact, would you go so far as to say this would be a top 10 Jordan sneaker of all time?
Yes.
I think I would agree. I just got an idea. I want to put together the top 10 sneakers of all time. Not like a slideshow with pictures in the background, like the actual sneaker in hand, the best 10 Jordans ever made. If that's a video that you want to see, hit the thumbs up button on this video. And let's say if it gets to how many likes, Buckets?
5,000.
5,000 likes on this video, and we will put together the top 10 Jordans of all time list, again, with the sneakers in hand that you can actually see and actually take a look at. I think that would be a really fun project to work on. So hit the thumbs up button if that's something that you want to see, and leave a comment below and let us know how you feel about this sneaker, how you feel about this colorway. What is a sneaker that you would include, or a Jordan sneaker, I should say, that you would include on your top 10 all-time Jordan list? And how do you feel in the collecting and kind of appreciating versus actually wearing the sneaker debate. There's no right answer. There's no one side is better than the other. Obviously, you know that we like to wear our sneakers, but it's not like we turn our nose up if you want to just keep them on a shelf, because that's dope too. And at the end of the day, they really are art as well. I just like to wear the art. Leave a comment below and let us know how you feel. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow. Mañana. Same time, same place, right here at the workshop with a brand new sneaker for your head top. I got nothing else. Adios.